Welcome back. Let's get ready to mobilise, improve our flexibility, and build our strength in this 25-minute functional flexibility practice. When you're ready, come to the middle of your mat and we'll get started. So from here, let's start to shrug those shoulders all the way up towards the ears, down the back, and release. Inhaling and exhaling. Just showing you from the side here, really finding that release all the way down the back. Find that full movement through the shoulder joint. Inhaling, drawing the shoulders up, and then exhaling, releasing down. From here, take another nice deep breath in, and then start to roll the shoulders forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's continue for a few more rounds here. Just finding that release into the shoulders. Don't force this, just find what feels good here, mobilizing into the joint. Take another deep breath in, sweep the arms out to the side, palm facing up one side and palm facing down the other, and just switch alternately. Again, moving through the shoulders, through the elbows and the wrists, really finding a little bit of movement here, inhaling and exhaling. And then we're going to add the head in. So as we turn the palms down, we look over to the palm that is palm down and then switch sides. So inhale and exhale again, moving side to side here. Deep breaths in and out. And then from here, let's start to sweep it round. So imagine throwing a discus, throwing it away, as far away from you as possible, and really opening up through the back, through the shoulders, through the torso here. So really opening up into those hips, down into the knees, the ankles, and the toes. Deep breaths in and out. And then from here, take our hands to your hips and take our circles here. So circling out through the hips. Now you can start off nice and small to begin with, and then start to increase the depth of the circle by sending it further forward and further back. Just find whatever feels good for you. You may be doing more or less than me, whatever works for your body, just go with that. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's switch direction. All the way around. Inhale and exhale. Great work. Deep breaths in, exhale out. Great. Make sure we're just really finding what feels right for you today. Inhale, and as we exhale, coming all the way back into center. So from center, we'll take our hands to our knees, take the feet about hip width apart, and we'll start to move the knees in one direction, circling out through the knees here. We'll do that a couple of times, okay? So just really work into the movement here, work into the depth of the knees. And this is all just to help prepare us as we go into our functional flow. So let's change direction now. Inhaling and exhaling. Deep breaths in, exhale out. Great. Take another round of breath. And then we're going to come back into standing. Sweep the hands to the hips and now draw the right knee off the floor. So to do this, balance into the left leg and circle out through the foot and the knee. So we're imagining drawing a circle on the floor with our foot and then working in the opposite direction. So just finding that full movement through the knee joint and the ankle joint. So from here, we're going to be looking to draw the knee out to the side and bring it all the way back through and up towards the waist height. This is going to be looking to work on opening up into the hip joint, and we really want to be thinking about drawing the knee up in front of us, out to the side, turning through the bottom leg, and then drawing back out. Then we're going to switch direction and send the knee back. So we're pushing back as though you're kicking something behind you and drawing the knee back round. So really opening up the hip joint and whatever feels good here. Again, some of you may be as high as I'm bringing my knee up. Some of you may be a bit lower. Work with how your hip feels today. Moving into the left leg, let's start to move through the joint here, opening up through the bottom of the leg, into the foot, into the knee, and then we're going to start to reverse the direction of those circles. From here, take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to start to open up into the hip. So draw the knee out to the side, pushing the foot back, and then draw the knee back up and out. You're really looking to articulate through the hip joint here, so don't rush, don't try and circle out frantically. Really take this smoothly, working around the hip as we move that knee and leg. So from here, let's switch direction. We're going to take a kick back and bring it out to the side and close in the knee. Bring it back, open, bring the foot back in and close. Let's do that a couple more times, all the way through, and bring it out and bring it back in. Good work. Nice deep breath in, exhaling. Inhale and release, feet to the ground. And then from here, let's finally finish off with those ankles and toes. So just circling out through the ankles here, through the toes by keeping the big toe on the floor. And then switch on the other side. So coming to the side now. So just moving through the ankles in one direction and then in the other direction. Deep breaths in and out. Great work. So we've got that mobilization in. Now we're ready to start. So come to the bottom of your mat. Take your feet about hip width distance apart. Sweep the arms up high and sweep them down to the floor as you bend into the knees and the hips. Let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Keep it going all the way through. Really finding a flow here within the body. As you exhale and inhale. From here, take the left arm over to the right hand side, right arm down by the side of your leg. Inhale, rise, switch direction, opening up the side body here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep the hands down to the floor, walking out into plank position. So coming into our plank, onto your knees, drop the chest to the floor, roll the shoulders back, and then from here, we're going to shrug the shoulders back, press up into a half press up position, feet to the sky, and drive it up. For 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, last one. As we press it up and out, we're going to drop the feet back behind us, pressing the bottom up to the sky into this down dog position. Pedal out the backs of the legs here, opening up to the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, really finding some release into the chest and those shoulders. Take nice deep breaths in, exhaling out. From here, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. We're going to go into this low lunge, shifting forwards and back, opening up those hip flexors, working into the knees and the ankles. Deep breaths in and out. From here, let's take some circles out now. So we're going to draw the knee out into circles, moving inwardly and outwardly, opening up the hips as well here, and exhaling. Take a deep breath in, lift the right arm up high to the sky, and we're going to scoop that top arm under the left arm. Inhale, rise. Exhale, under. So opening up into the torso, opening up the upper back, releasing the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Really allow the body to release any tightness that you're holding in those muscles. As you ground the hands back down, heel toe the foot between your hands, sink the back knee down and release back into your bottom. So we're opening up the hamstrings now. Walk the hands back and then forward. Take another deep breath in, releasing back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you come back this time, we're going to walk the leg all the way back, sinking into the back foot. Ground down with your bottom onto the heel and walk the hands forward slightly and gently release the body forwards and then inhale, rise. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Only go down as low as you feel able. Exhale and inhale. Let's do that a couple more rounds. Really rippling through the spine, opening up those shoulders and back. Walk the hands over to your right hand side, finding a gentle twist here, and then switch sides. So just opening up that side body. From here back to center, and we're going to take ourselves forward. So take the hands forward in front of you, taking a deep stretch here. Inhaling, exhaling. And as you walk yourself up, come up into your front foot, step the right foot back, coming into tabletop. So from tabletop, we're going to shift the hips forwards and backwards. Exhaling as we send the bum back, inhaling as we come forward, keeping the back nice and flat and just really working into the hips and knees here. If it feels more comfortable for you, tuck the toes under, that is absolutely fine. We're going to start to open up this back here as well for you today. So walk the hands back, take the right arm back, left arm up and over, sitting into your heels. Release the hands in front of you before switching back into the opposite side. Take the hands in front of you, switch over to your right hand side, and then all the way forward and over to the other side. Deep breaths in and exhale. Hands in front of you, tuck the toes in, send the bum back, pedal out the backs of the legs, and then step the left foot to the outside left hand. Inhaling and exhaling as you shift forwards and backwards. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to circle out those hips. So send the hips up slightly to allow yourself to circle your hips out. Deep breaths in, exhale it out. Take all the time you need here, deepening into the stretch into the hips. And then from here, reach your left arm up high to the sky, taking the left hand all the way underneath the right arm. Inhale, rise, and exhale. Inhale, rise, exhale. Continue, really seeing how deep you can get into this stretch, opening up that back. Inhaling as we rise up and exhaling as we scoot through. Ground the hands back down, frame the foot, so we're taking that foot inside the hands as we shift forwards and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Take a nice deep breath in, draw the body forward, exhale and release. Really finding that deep stretch in the back of the hamstrings this time. And if you want to tuck those toes in, as I said before, to just protect the knee, by all means do. Coming to seated now, so sitting into the heel of the foot, hands to the outside of the leg. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. So again, think of rippling the body up and down the front of the leg, inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in, exhale it out. From here, walk the hands over to your left hand side. Nice deep breath in and over to the other side. Good work, guys, doing so well, almost halfway there. So from here, let's take the hands forward and we're going to step the left foot back. Take a nice deep breath in, arch the back into a cat and then into cow. Now we're going to combine this into the stretch we did before. So exhale and then inhale, cow, exhale, cat, inhale, cow. Now let's combine that. So we're going to send the back up, opening up as we send it back, and then inhale as you draw it forward, sinking the tummy down. So exhale, open, inhale, draw the chest forward, exhale, open, inhale, draw the chest forward. Great work. Let's keep it going. Let's find that opening into the upper back and then that chest forward and sinking the tummy down. Inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back, take the arm back, open up, this time lifting the bum off the bottom of the heels and switch sides. Lift the bottom up, exhale, inhale, lift that bum up, exhale, and then inhale, up and out. We're going to start to add in extra movement here into the legs, so we're going to send the bum back, bend into the knees, release the feet, send it back, bring it back in, come into the toes, and then put to the bum, send it back, release into the heels, and over to the left side. Come into the front, tuck it in, roll it out, back down into the knees, release the feet, and behind you. Switch sides, tuck the toes, release the bum to the sky, release the feet as you release back. And then this time as we come forward, you're going to tuck the toes in, roll back into the toes, roll back into the heels, bum up to the sky, come back, and then we'll do the same again. So tuck the toes in, roll back, bring it back down into the knees and roll back into the opposite side. Releasing the hands to the floor, step the hands forward, coming to low plank press up. 1, for 2, deep breath in, exhale 3, Inhale, exhale, forward, drive it up. Use that core. Shift forwards and back, opening up into the ankles and into the wrists. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From here, bend into the knees, send the bum back, drive the body forward, press it up. Send it back, drive it forward, press up, back, drive forward, really working into the strength of the body here, drive it forward, and then from here, sending it back, jump forward, coming into a low squat, shifting side to side into this more functional squat here, opening up the hips, the knees, the ankles and toes, and taking the arms out in front of you. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to take that internal rotation of the knees in to one side and then into the opposite side. Remember, if you can't quite get your knees to the floor, that doesn't matter. If you can't get this low, that doesn't matter. Work within where the range is for you for your hips and knees today. If you need to put your hands on the floor, that is also fine. Take your right arm back, coming into our open back bend, inhaling. And ground the heels down if you can, but if you're on your toes, that's fine as well. Switch the arms over and we're going to drive it up. So we're going to start off nice and slow to begin with, and we're going to pick the speed up of this movement. Switch the hands round, drive it up. Exhale, switch sides, and drive it up. Now from here, we're going to be taking the hands behind us. We're going to sink the bottom down slightly, take the feet about a hip width apart, and we're going to shuffle backwards, working into the triceps and the backs of the legs before shifting forwards. Still working into triceps when we do this. And we're going to start to take some movement around it. So if you've got the space, move it around. Find something that is a bit of fun for you. So, don't need to do absolutely everything exactly how I do it. If you can move around, use up space, please do. But if you've just got your mat, just up and down is fine. Scoot round now, coming into our tabletop position. And we're going to drive the body forwards and back here. Just again, finding that motion, that movement through the body, the full body here. Engaging our core. Now this time, scoot forward and we're going to come into our little twist here. So we're going to take the left leg under, scooting across, and then the right leg under. If you want to make this a bit more challenging, see if you can just jump through straight into the opposite leg, which I'm just about to do now. So we're going to just scoot through and take it across. From here, we're going to take it through and up and over, coming into our back bend. So coming back into center, kick it out, up and over, drive it up into that back bend and back to center. We're going to do plenty of these, so just keep practicing, opening up the back bend, coming back to center, scooting the leg out and driving it out and over into that back bend. From here, as we kick it out, up and over, I want you to really think about driving the hips up to the sky. And as you're coming back now, we're going to sink the bum back, walk the feet in towards the front of the mat here, and hands to the floor, and a chance to really just release those wrists. So inhale, bring the body up into a flat back, lengthening through the legs and finding that length through the fingertips, and release all the way down. Just really here, we're looking to release the body a little bit, relax the back, and we're going to take some nice little side stretches. Walking the hands to your right hand side, take a deep breath in, and then walk it over to your left. You can make this stretch harder by straightening out those legs even more. Take the left leg over the right leg, same thing again. Now we're going to walk it over to the left side, and then take a nice deep breath in. Let's switch the legs around. Taking the right leg over the left and then walk it over to the right side. So you should feel really good stretch coming down the side of the legs. Inhaling and exhaling back to center. Take the right leg behind the left leg and then right arm down to the ground, left arm up to the sky for our dragon stretch. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, take the hands back in front of you and switch the legs over. Take a nice deep breath in, left arm to the outside of that foot, right arm up to the sky. Again, you should be getting a really good stretch coming to the outer hip. Inhaling and exhaling. Take the hands back down to the ground, take the feet together, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, ground the hands down in front of you now. So you're going to walk the hands forward slightly, and we're going to start to work into rocking into the toes. So let's take the hands forward out in front of us, and then finding a space in front of you, you're going to just gently shift forwards and backwards into the toes. Inhale and exhale, and you should find what feels comfortable for you. So you'll see I've just sort of moved my hand slightly further forward because it allows me to find a little bit more movement into this stretch and functional movement practice. From here, we're going to take some little bunny hops. So we're going to just send the heels up to the bum. Now, this is kind of a semi kind of handstand practice drill as well. So if you can, you're going to maybe see if you can hold it a little bit at the top as you jump up. Maybe find a little bit of a lighter landing. Come down into your low squat again. Now this time, left arm inside of left leg. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And then switch sides. Take your hands back in front of you. Take a nice deep breath in. Open up the arms, pressing against the back of the legs. And then from here, we're going to take ourselves down to the ground. So just step your feet back and take a nice deep breath in, releasing the feet. Hands alongside the chest. Gently inhale, opening up the lower back. And exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Again, don't worry if you're not coming up quite as high as I am here. It's not important. We're just looking for a gentle back extension, lengthening through the back. And then inhale and exhale. Come all the way down. We're going to take one arm in front of the other, so crossing them over, sinking our body weight down on top of it, finding a nice little stretch for those shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. I hope you really enjoyed this practice today. We're going to slow this practice down now, releasing the body, and a chance to just stretch out any remaining tension in the body. Roll down onto your right hand side. Your right arm is up to the sky at right angles. Use your left hand to shift the forearm forward. You should feel a nice little stretch in the front of the forearm and the shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, unravel, and let's do the opposite. So take the left arm underneath you, release, and take the right leg behind you, and left elbow is at 90 degrees here as we push the forearm forward gently. Inhaling and exhaling. Take another round of breath here. Slow that breath down. As you unravel, come back to center, and then with the hands grounded down by your chest, grab hold of the right foot alongside your left leg, and you're going to relax the head to the floor. So finding a lovely little stretch into the front of the quad, inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, draw the right knee out to the right hand side into a little 90-degree bend, looking over to your left hand side, opening up those inner thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, release the legs, switch side, grab hold of the opposite leg. So knees should be together here, and drawing that heel towards the bum. Again, don't worry too much if you can't quite manage this. You can always use a strap or a towel around your foot for that extra stretch. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently relax the muscle, and then we're going to release the foot. Draw the left knee out to the side, 90 degrees, looking to your right hand side. Deep breath in, and exhale down. Just relax and release this body. Release the leg back, and from here, take your hands alongside your chest. Inhale, and we're going to scoot round to the length of our mat now. And we're going to draw the knees in line with our feet, arms in front of us onto our forearms. Deep breath in, exhaling, feeling that really nice deep groin and inner thigh stretch. Exhale, you can relax the head to the floor, maybe extending the arms. Inhaling and exhaling. We're also going to work on the internal and external rotation of this hip here. So from here, we're going to shift the body forward, release both feet up to the sky as you sink the hips to the ground. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you can maybe just do one leg at a time, or just stay in our original frog position. Inhale, exhale as you sink the hips down, And now from here, let's just gently heel, toe the feet and the knees together. Draw the hands alongside your knees. Just take a moment here to breathe and release. Sweep the arms up high to the sky. Well done, guys. You've done so well. Bring the arms forward. And we're just going to take one final stretch here, drawing the fingertips down to the floor and rotating through to the sky. I really hope you've enjoyed this practice today. Do let me know how you got on. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.